Government data that's never before been made public is painting a very different picture of how clean Canada's oil refining industry is compared to the U.S. The data obtained exclusively by Global News in partnership with the Toronto Star and National Observer shows a majority of Canadian refineries emitted more sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides and carbon monoxides in 2014 than the U.S. average. In fact, Canadian refineries emitted so much sulfur dioxide that 15 plants in Canada polluted 62% more of it in 2014 than 127 U.S. refineries in the U.S. combined. The federal government has been made aware of the gap between us and the U.S. for more than 15 years and discussed imposing a cap on emissions. But despite two working groups, that's never happened.
The delays are with senior management and with the political level in terms of what they see as the priority of the day. Someone has to tell them it's a priority now. It's like, yeah, do it.
The Canadian Fuels Association, which represents the refining industry, points out that all of its facilities are in compliance with current laws and regulations, and many key pollutants have decreased up to 50% over the past 15 years. You can watch the complete investigation tonight on Global National.
The World Health Organization says air pollution still kills 7 million people each year, almost all of them in poor countries in Asia and Africa. The WHO releasing the latest data on air pollution worldwide today. According to the report, 9 out of 10 people on the planet breathe in polluted air. About a quarter of the deaths from heart disease, stroke, and lung cancer can be attributed to air pollution. This October, the institution plans to hold the first conference on air pollution and health to speed up change at a global level.
It turns out that spill at Kinder Morgan pumping station near Kamloops was significantly bigger than first reported. It happened in late May at Darfield, which is north of Kamloops near Barrier. The spill was initially reported as 100 litres, but the Environment Ministry confirms today that it was actually closer to 4,800 litres and that it leaked into the ground. The ministry said none of it got into waterways, and the pipeline was shut down while crews cleaned it up. Kinder Morgan says Trans Mountain's internal safety systems worked properly to alert them to the situation.
Officials are developing an early theory as to what caused a train carrying crude oil from Alberta to derail in the U.S. Midwest, spilling nearly 900,000 litres of oil. Homes were evacuated, but no one was hurt. A railway spokesperson says 14 of 32 oil tanker cars leaked into surrounding floodwaters from the Little Rock River. That's just south of the Minnesota border. The train was carrying crude oil from the Alberta oil sands. Now, the cause of the derailment is still under investigation, but officials do believe that flooding in the region played a role.
It does appear that flooding is part of the cause of the derailment.
Flood is definitely causing them guys a lot of problems because there's a lot of water, and then it's going down the Rock Valley, and it's causing them problems too.
Homes were evacuated, but no one was hurt. A railway spokesperson says 14 of 32 oil tanker cars leaked into surrounding floodwaters from the Little Rock River. That's just south of the Minnesota border. The train was carrying crude oil from the Alberta oil sands. Now, the cause of the derailment is still under investigation, but officials do believe that flooding in the region played a role.